Hey guys, Ryan and Gary, to the Bass Boys here on recently attempted recording of Based Basement. Thought I'd let our loyal 45 followers know, and many more to come, that we back, baby.
We're back.
Now that 45 is back in the mainstream media, politics is fun again. We have, if you guys didn't know, we have an election coming up, and that is when the Bass Boys are at their best.
Yes.
So figured we just kind of go over here in the next 5 minutes, kind of what our plans are, what you can look forward to, and kind of what we did tonight. So, Ryan, if you want to take one of those topics.
Oh, we got a good list of them from the election coming up, as you mentioned, uh, talking about how Dems possibly want Trump to win, um, how you feel about the Stormy Daniels trial. The list goes on when it comes to just the election alone. And also, why are liberals so miserable?
That's a conversation that we had a lot of fun on.
I think that's a
Um,
golden one.
it is. And so, what we're going to do from our talks tonight, because I did not know we were recording for about half of it because of our wonderful producer, but we'll forgive him this time.
Yeah.
Um, notch in the bedpost on his, producing record. But we're gonna try and have Ryan slice these different talking points up and post them as clips. We figure, the more videos we put out there, the more that our loyal 45 listeners might actually have it pop up on their YouTube timeline. And I think it's great that we have 45 listeners to support our favorite president, number 45.
Right. So, you
Not
said many
coincidence.
more to come, but I think we're going to have to put a cap on that.
Yeah, we'll put a few out there, a few of our good conversations. But one thing that we do have in the works here, trying to get this back up and running, is we're trying to plan a mega episode with a little bit more structure than the past. The boys are best when they're kind of shooting from the hip, spin it out as it comes. So we're not going to take that element away. We're still going to play Fuck Mary Kill. We're still going to get Richter going, all the fun stuff that we know and love.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
those were the gems are right there.
we're just going to try and add a little more structure. We're going to probably try and have some, pre-approved talking points that we try and stay in the line. So we're trying to put it together in the works for, the next couple weeks to do what we're calling the mega episode, trying to run about 3 hours. Not, no, not everyone's expected to be on there the full time. Me and Ryan probably will be just to conduct that. But we have some good talking points from the Trump trial. Um, you know, Things you can't talk about but want to.
Right.
What happened January 6th, was the election rigged, blah, blah, blah. Stuff that you used to not be able to talk about without getting pulled from YouTube, and still might. That's our goal. We haven't hit it yet, so we're not based enough. But yeah, just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a preview of what we're looking for, and we're excited to be back. Not gonna lie, with Biden winning, politics wasn't fun for a long time there. It was sad. And even greater travesty to the show is, losing our dear friend Mitch. That was he
Right.
was the foot on the gas pedal of this. For he wasn't in every episode, but he was a driving force. He's the one who created it. With you, Ryan, and that was a
Yep.
tough loss. So it's all in memorial of him
Right. We got to
and
carry the torch.
make him proud.
Yep.
So that obviously impacts our motivation and drive to keep this going, because it was a tough loss for the boys.
Definitely. And
So
I think ultimately the goal is to get some sort of, well, consistency to it, as well as some structure, because I think that could then create that longevity overall. So we'll find a day. Maybe we can still have consistent, because stuff happens every week. We got to do the mega episode, but I think ultimately, too, we got to figure out what's the day we can get a good chunk of people together, and we'll post it thereafter, whatever that day ends up being. So, good things in the works. We're going to get this
yeah,
thing rolling again.
we'll keep pissing off the libs, and someday we might ensnare one of them to come onto this podcast. We
We definitely have options. I've talked to some people. And we actually could have some debates going on, some real debates throughout this election season, hosted right here on Base Basement. I mean, you're not going to find anything like it anywhere else. Real people, real
Brian,
opinions. All you cut out. What was it?
we're going to try not to make it a bloodbath. You know, we don't want to get one liberal on the show, corner them and beat them, and not ever get another one on again. They're tender creatures.
Right. Might have to be moderated to a certain degree. It's
Yeah,
gonna. Well, maybe I have to find somebody unbiased, willing to do that. We'll see. That'll be a challenge. But
CNN,
who?
CNN,
CNN.
yeah,
To be
they're unbiased.
unbiased for us, we're gonna get them to manage our debates.
Don Lemon's not doing anything now.
I see. Yeah, I guess Chris Cuomo too, right?
Yeah, so more great jokes like that coming down the pipeline, and some really good topics that we all want to talk about. So me and Ryan can stop getting in fights with liberals on social media.
I think this will be a good outlet.
Yeah, so looking forward to it. Keeping the dream alive, and that's all I got. We'll see you basement folks down the road. Thank you to our 45 loyal followers who hopefully will all come back, and hopefully we'll continue our dream of becoming the next Fox and Friends.
Can only hope. We're back, baby.
Be back.
We back.